Hey, Cookie Butts. I'm back. And today, y'all, I went to Moe's Hot Wings. It's in Memphis. And I got a fish for dinner. So, they didn't have no bread, no hush puppies, coleslaw, or tartar sauce. But they had fish and fries. So, that's what it's looking like. Here we go. Y'all want some? Me too. Let's play first. And I am super thirsty. Okay. All right. Crinkle cut fries. Not technically not my favorite. But y'all do. And I washed off the top. They're dog. Cheers. I needed that. Ooh, it's hot. And of course, I'm gonna season it because, duh, I'm me. But look at her. She's a beauty. Had to get my little homie. Mind your business. Mind your business. Because it's my business. It's very hot. Crispy. Catfish. The bottom feeders. The dirty birds. I remember I went fishing like multiple times. We only caught catfish. Well, I didn't do that much fishing technically. The person I was with did. And I remember tasting that fish, and I remember knowing what was used to bait it and catch it, which was some rotten, well, not rotten, but it was like old past the expiration date fajita meat, chicken. And I said I ate a piece of that fish, because look, if that's what you was down there eating, I never looked at catfish the same after that. And it tasted like dirt. This don't taste like dirt. This tastes fresh. What's fresher than catching your own fish? Not knowing what was used to catch it with. I like fishing, but the only part about fishing is you can get a tick on you. Because the very first time I went, it was a tick in my upper thigh, and I was just sitting there using the bathroom. And of course my pants are down. And I look at my leg. I'm like, what the fuck? It was like halfway in my leg and halfway out. I got it out. I don't know where it went after that because I got scared. Yeah. I'm telling you, you really don't feel it. Like, if I probably would have itched or scratched it at some point. But I'm really aware of my body. I wouldn't even say that like I rub myself a lot or my skin a lot. It's just, you know, like you look when you oil yourself, you lotion yourself, and like you, like I didn't feel that yesterday. Let me inspect that. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking, I think this is like homemade hot sauce they have. I'm gonna get this to try in a second. But I remember thinking, I think differently. Like, I just don't think like everybody else. I always felt that way. But now that I'm older, I feel it now more now that I'm older. But I didn't understand it as a child. Because I would raise my hand to answer a question, but somebody else would get called on. Of course, we're all answering the same question. When I tell you my answer was never the same as anybody else's, never. I was like, I wasn't going there with that, but okay. But always, technically, my answer was right. It just wasn't the answer they were looking for. And I was like, oh, okay, you want a generic answer. My brain interprets things differently, so here is what I thought. I'm trying to think of an example of how I could explain it. These are decent fries. The season I put them in. Yeah, I got this little 1-2 sprinkle that I normally put on my breakfast potatoes. Here for it, let it down. Whew. Oh, damn.